In the vast and unpredictable world of the animal kingdom, survival is an ongoing battle. Predators and prey coexist in a delicate balance, where the line between life and death is often razor thin. Yet, every so often, remarkable instances of compassion, heroism, and unexpected alliances unfold, challenging our understanding of these creatures. Here are 7 remarkable stories of animals coming to the rescue when it seemed all hope was lost. Baboon rescues antelope. In the heart of the African savanna, a young impala found itself in the relentless grip of a hungry cheetah. The antelope darted through the grass, racing for its life. But fate had other plans, as a troop of baboons happened to be nearby. One young baboon, seemingly driven by compassion or curiosity, dashed towards the scene. With a daring maneuver, the baboon startled the cheetah, allowing the impala to escape. The baboons shared a knowing glance, a brief alliance in the unforgiving wilderness. Lion saves baby wildebeest. It was the time of the Great Migration, and the Mara River ran fierce and unforgiving. A baby wildebeest was swept away by the strong currents while attempting to cross. As it struggled for its life, a lioness happened to be nearby, watching the wildebeest's ordeal. In a surprising turn of events, the lioness leaped into the river, her powerful limbs churning through the water. With a final burst of energy, she reached the struggling wildebeest and carried it safely to the riverbank, proving that even the fiercest predators have moments of mercy. Hippopotamus saves a deer from crocodiles. In the murky waters of an African river, crocodiles lurked, their cold, unblinking eyes fixed on an unsuspecting deer that had strayed too close to the water's edge. The crocodiles struck, jaws snapping shut just inches from their prey. It seemed that the deer's fate was sealed, but a massive hippopotamus charged into the fray. With a ferocious display of power, the hippo sent the crocodiles fleeing, allowing the deer to scamper to safety on dry land. The unlikely hero of the day, the hippo, returned to its watery domain. Dolphin saves a dog from shark. A sunny day at sea turned perilous when a dog named Max found himself overboard. In the crystal blue waters, a curious shark approached, circling menacingly. But from below, a pod of dolphins, usually Max's playful companions, recognized the imminent danger. With astounding teamwork, they formed a protective barrier around Max, using their bodies to shield him from the shark's advances. The dog was safely retrieved, and the dolphins' bond with their human friend grew stronger. Leopard saves a baboon. In the dappled shadows of a forest, a young baboon ventured too far from its troop, falling victim to a relentless group of hyenas. The odds were stacked against the defenseless primate until an unexpected savior appeared, a young leopard. In a surprising act of empathy, the leopard intervened, driving away the hyenas and saving the baboon's life. This extraordinary moment in the animal kingdom reminded us that compassion knows no boundaries. Lion protects. Rhino baby from hyenas. In the African night, the cries of a young rhino rang out, surrounded by the chilling laughter of hyenas. Hyenas had sensed the vulnerability of the young rhino and were closing in. However, a powerful lioness emerged from the shadows, her eyes blazing with determination. She took on the hyenas, standing between them and the defenseless rhino. The hyenas, deterred by the lioness's formidable presence, retreated into the night. The lioness remained with the baby rhino until dawn, her fierce protection ensuring the calf's survival. These awe-inspiring tales from the animal kingdom demonstrated that, beneath the harsh laws of nature, there is room for compassion and unlikely alliances, in a world where life and death hang in the balance. These stories remind us that even the most ferocious predators can reveal acts of heroism and kindness when the need arises. The animal kingdom, with its intricate web of relationships, continues to astonish us with its capacity for empathy and unity. As the golden rays of the African sun heralded a new day, the lioness continued to guard the vulnerable rhino calf. Her presence ensured the young rhino's safety, and she remained vigilant, her majestic form a symbol of protection and unity in the animal kingdom. The hyenas, thwarted in their pursuit of an easy meal, eventually slinked away, vanquished by the lioness's bravery and determination. The baby rhino, though separated from its own kind, had found an unlikely but powerful protector in the form of a Lioness. Crocodile shields ducklings from eagle. In the tranquil shallows of a river, a mother duck led her brood of fluffy ducklings in search of food. Above, a formidable wedge-tailed eagle, its sharp eyes locked on the vulnerable ducklings, prepared to swoop down for a quick meal. Sensing the impending danger, a large crocodile lurking beneath the water's surface suddenly lunged up warts, creating a wall of ripples and waves that sent the eagle soaring away in defeat. The ducklings, oblivious to the peril that had just passed, continued their serene paddle, their unexpected guardian ever watchful beneath the surface. Shark shields, seal from killer whale. In the vast expanse of the ocean, a drama of survival unfolded. A seal, exhausted and harried by a relentless pod of killer whales, sought refuge on a rock. Its heart pounded with fear as the predators circled menacingly, their powerful tails creating a formidable vortex. But amidst the turmoil, an unexpected hero emerged. A massive great white shark, known to be a fearsome predator in its own right, swam between the seal and the encircling orcas. With its mere presence, the shark deterred the orcas and ensured the seal's safety. The seal, seizing this lifeline, made a daring dash for freedom. Eagle protects rabbit from fox high in the skies. A red-tailed hawk, a master of the art of predation, spotted a young rabbit as it scurried for cover beneath a bush. Just as the hawk prepared to swoop down, a swift and agile red fox darted from the underbrush. To the rabbit's surprise, the fox lunged forward, but instead of capturing its prey, the fox chased the hawk away, its intent clear: to safeguard the rabbit's life. The bewildered rabbit, granted an unusual reprieve, hopped away to safety, while the fox stood guard, its eyes ever watchful for any sign of danger. Cheetah protects gazelle from hyenas. On the arid plains of Africa, a gazelle, fleeing from a group of opportunistic hyenas, dashed desperately across the open terrain. But as the hyenas closed in, a sleek cheetah appeared, its purpose far from the typical hunt. With astounding agility, the cheetah raced towards the gazelle and engaged the hyenas, fiercely defending the trembling prey. In an unlikely twist, the cheetah succeeded in driving the hyenas away, allowing the grateful gazelle to escape the relentless pursuit. The extraordinary alliance forged in that moment challenged the conventional boundaries of predator and prey. Bear protects fish from bald eagle beside a cascading river. Salmon embarked on their epic journey upstream, a struggle against the current to fulfill their spawning destiny. High above, a bald eagle, the embodiment of American freedom, swooped down, its talons poised to snatch a struggling salmon from the water. However, a powerful grizzly bear, equally in pursuit of its catch, lunged forward. With a swipe of its massive paw, the bear sent the eagle reeling and shielded the salmon from its grasp. The salmon, though battered by the river's currents, escaped the talons of the eagle, a testament to the bear's formidable protection. These tales from the animal kingdom remind us that nature's complex web of life is rich with surprises. While the law of the wild dictates predator and prey relationships, the animal kingdom occasionally reveals moments of empathy, unity, and shared purpose. These extraordinary stories continue to inspire awe, challenging our understanding of the natural world and its inhabitants. In their most vulnerable moments, even the fiercest predators and their unsuspecting prey can find themselves allies in the theater of survival. If you were thrilled by this wild story, please like, share, and subscribe for more incredible contents. Join us for captivating adventures from primates, mammals, amphibians, fishes, insects, birds, and endangered species. From exotic encounters to forces of natural disasters, WildNature has it all, and we're bringing it right to your screen. Stay tuned.